Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey, thanks for joining us on today's video. Listen, in the world of iconic cars, 69 Camaro Super Sport, definitely. Done in Lemans blue, even better, white stripes. We're gonna go inside and finally see a car with a cool blue interior instead of just the normal black that you always see, which makes it just a little bit different, which is kind of nice too. You want to do a car show or something. And we're going to walk around and we're going to see where some money was spent. We have a nice thick folder of receipts that come with the car that says brand new paint on it. Comes with a receipt for the paint. It has all kinds of rebuilt parts on it. Comes with the receipts for that as well. So make sure that we give you that folder because you get all that stuff that goes with the car. All right, so come on up and let's look at how they've done the stripes here. So they did paint the car. They wet sanded it. Then they put the stripes on. They went ahead and wet sanded that as well, and then they clear coated over it so you can barely feel the stripes. And I want you to just to feel and see some of the quality of the paint. So you should be able to read all of those words clearly in there, okay? And since this is not the sticker for this car and I didn't know where it was, I had to use the sticker. So anyway, don't read this and assume that that's that because it's not, but anyway, I just needed a sticker. So it's very much like your security blanket. All right, so as we walk around the car, now listen, some things real quick if I could. New grille, new bumpers, front and rear spoiler. This car is slightly over-restored, meaning there's some things done to it that are nicer than would have left the factory. We can change that back if you like. I think it looks pretty good, but that's your call. Like for instance, the front spoiler looks really nice body colored, but it's supposed to be black. That costs extra to do that, but in this case here, it looks really nice. I didn't change it because I thought it went so well. For instance here, we have BF Goodrich radial TAs. Inside there is power disc brakes. We have receipts for new parts for that as well. Got the right call outs here, 350 in the front right there. This car makes a little more power than it did from the factory and runs down the road really, really nicely. I think that you'll appreciate the little extra power, that it's not just bone stock. It's stock, but it's nicely done. It's stock plus one. All right? Okay, so we walk around. I forgot to close the door. That's my fault, not the car's fault. I wanted to show you this because I wanted to show you the fit. Now listen. Look at all these Camaros online, and you'll see that a lot of the Camaros, the bottom of the doors don't fit and things like that. When people do things like spend time on the door, getting it to line up right, and then they also put on a door edge guard that's not that cheap vinyl stuff you would get somewhere else. This is custom bent for a Camaro, and it's sold for the car, and it fits beautifully on there. New side gills, new wheel trim opening moldings there. Spoiler done back here, all right. SS call-outs, so you got front and rear spoilers. You got the Lemans blue paint with the white stripes. This is an awesome looking shot from behind. People love this. Like, look at this thing, man. This is what people are gonna see when you're rolling down the road, and that's really nice to be able to enjoy that, all right? So let's keep walking around. Again, we're talking about fit and finish, how well the doors fit, okay? And they just, it's just little stuff that just makes it very, very nice, all right? This is just a super, super looking car. I don't know why I get so excited about it because we've had, 400 or 500 Camaros go through here, but I love this color combination. It's just really, really so different. All right, so let's, we'll take a peek under the hood. We'll just keep on rolling through here and see how everything goes, all right? So come up here and check this out, all right? So we got the Cal Induction air cleaner that goes with the Cal Induction hood, and then we got some detail stuff under the hood. Remember, important stuff to ask and think about, does the car you're looking at have power steering? Because power steering was not standard, okay? Power disc brakes, this car has power disc brakes. Battery topper here, engine painted properly, the right colors, the correct valve covers on there. The valve covers alone were around $400 something. So this little stuff, a Cal Induction air cleaner, by the time you buy all the pieces and put it all together, another $600, you get $1,000 just tied up in those two things. You say, well, $1,000 doesn't sound like much. Well, that's $1,000 in the 15 seconds I told you about. Imagine all of the other things from the body panels and the front suspension and the upgraded brakes and the interior and the exhaust and the shocks and the bushings. There's somewhere around 20,000 parts in a car. Some cars have 30,000 parts. There's 800 parts just in a transmission. So when you get something like this and you know it's been done and you get some receipts and what have you, that makes it for even a nicer car. Okay, all right, so this is some detail stuff. Just hear me out for a second. This is why I want you to watch these videos and see what kind of car we're really talking about, okay? New weather stripping in here, correct trunk mat in here, decals in here, all right? A spare tire. And I didn't put the spare tire down because I wanted you to see how nice everything is inside the trunk, all right? 9 times out of 10, we don't get a spare tire. These decals are not on most of the cars that you look at online. It's the little detail stuff, and that's why I get excited. I keep rambling on about all this time and investment put in here so that you can get a really cool car. You want to go to a car show? No problem. You can open this. If you want to, just ask us. We'll get you a spare tire cover, which will match the trunk mat, and we'll be happy to put that on for you. Okay? Matter of fact, I will throw that in at no charge. Okay. All right. Okay, so here we are inside here, and some nice stuff. For instance, tilt wheel. What a nice feature, huh? New carpet, new mats, new seat covers. Okay, all this stuff we just did. All right. All right. So now we're finishing up the dash. We normally take these gauges out, and we have a couple small things here that we're going to finish up, and that's all going to be done in the next day or so. So that'll be all ready for sale. This car was just exciting. It was time for it to get done. It's a little early, but at least you know all of what we put into it. So we have all new interior, including the headliner, beautifully in here. All this little detail stuff everywhere, and console, buckets, shifter, and what have you. And if you want, what you probably would like most is to see how much room's in here. And again, I'm 6'1", man. There's a lot of room in here to cruise, and you can take the kids out in it, take another couple, something like that. This is a really cool car to go do that in. When you think about it, you go to a restaurant, and a lot of times you'll see, you know, Mercedes or a Porsche or something like that parked out front. You pull this car up front, guaranteed they're going to push those cars out of the way and put this one right there, because everybody loves an old school Camaro. And when I start it for you, you'll even know why. So how about I fire it up for you so you can hear what it sounds like. All right, so let's close up this video. First off, I don't need to say a word about how great it looks. You can already see that. You saw it in the pictures. We're doing this now because now you get to see the quality part of what you're getting. And when you think about the time and effort it took to get to this place, the receipts that you're going to get with the car, it's a no-brainer. So if you can find some way to get a real 69 Camaro, Lemans blue, white stripe car in your life, man, this is definitely going to be a lot of fun. Call us 301-816-1000 and we'll tell you all about it.